On a silent night, when the universe looked calm and predictable, something ancient was already on its way toward us. Not from a nearby planet, not from the edges of our solar system, but from a place so distant, so untouched, that even light had to struggle to remember it. At first, it didn't look dangerous. It didn't glow. It didn't scream through the sky. It appeared as nothing more than a faint, moving dot, quietly drifting through the darkness. But here's the twist. This tiny speck was older than Earth itself. Older than oceans, older than life, older than the first breath our planet ever took. Scientists would soon realize they weren't just observing a comet. They were witnessing a visitor from another star system, a cosmic stranger carrying secrets from a time when our world didn't even exist. And once they understood what they were seeing, nothing about space felt normal again. The story of 3I/Atlas doesn't begin with excitement or celebration. It begins with routine. Dozens of powerful telescopes spread across different continents, quietly scanning the sky night after night. Their job is simple but serious, to look for objects that might threaten Earth. Most nights they find nothing unusual, just familiar asteroids, predictable paths, ordinary space rocks following the same rules they followed for billions of years. But on one cold night, the Atlas system noticed something strange. A moving object, too fast, too smooth, too different. At first, scientists assumed it was another asteroid. That happens all the time. But as they tracked its movement, confusion started to grow. Its speed didn't match its location. Objects that far from the sun are supposed to move slowly. This one wasn't. It was racing through space like it had somewhere to be. That's when calculations were rechecked, then checked again, and suddenly the room went quiet. Because the math was telling a terrifyingly beautiful story. This object was not bound by our sun's gravity. It wasn't born here. It didn't belong to us. It was an interstellar traveler. What nobody expected was how old it truly was. By tracing its path backward, millions of years into the past, scientists realized this object had been drifting through the galaxy long before Earth became what it is today. While our planet was still forming, while continents were colliding, while life was still a distant possibility, this comet had already existed. They named it 3I/Atlas. The 3I wasn't just a number, it marked history. Only 2 interstellar objects had ever been confirmed before. This was the third. But from the beginning, 3I/Atlas refused to behave like the others. Its size alone raised eyebrows, much larger than expected. Its speed was even more unsettling, faster than anything previously observed entering our solar system. And then came the angle. Most objects approach our solar system along a familiar flat plane, like cars following lanes on a highway. 3I/Atlas didn't do that. It entered sideways, almost perfectly aligned, as if aimed. That kind of precision is rare in space. So rare that scientists called it a cosmic coincidence. But coincidences don't usually come with this many unanswered questions. As the comet moved closer, telescopes began to capture more detail. And that's when the mystery deepened. Long before it reached the warmth of the sun, it began releasing gas. That wasn't supposed to happen. Comets normally stay frozen until they get much closer. But 3I/Atlas woke up early. A glowing cloud formed around it, a coma, revealing chemicals that shouldn't have reacted at that distance. This suggested something shocking. Its composition was different from anything formed in our solar system. It carried materials shaped by another star, another environment, another set of cosmic rules. And then, just when scientists thought they were starting to understand it, 3I/Atlas did something that made no sense at all. Its tail formed in the wrong direction. Instead of flowing away from the sun like every comet ever observed, its tail pointed forward toward the sun, like it was moving against the cosmic wind. It was like watching smoke fall instead of rise. Experts stared at the data in disbelief. This wasn't just unusual, it was unheard of. Some theories suggested strange electrical interactions. Others blamed unfamiliar particle behavior, but no explanation felt complete. And then came another shock. When scientists analyzed the particles within its gas cloud, they noticed something missing: iron. In space, iron is everywhere, especially in objects formed near dying stars. But 3I/Atlas showed almost none. Later, as it moved closer to the sun, iron suddenly appeared, as if it had been locked away, hidden beneath layers that only intense heat could expose. This wasn't just a rock drifting through space. It was layered, complex, ancient. As the comet approached its closest point to the sun, anticipation reached peak. This was the moment scientists had been waiting for, the chance to see how it would react under extreme heat. But fate had other plans. At its most critical moment, 3I/Atlas passed behind the sun from Earth's perspective. Hidden by blinding light, invisible, the most important moment missed. Still, even without direct observation, the data it left behind was enough to rewrite assumptions. After passing the sun, the comet began its exit, speeding away, untouched by gravity, refusing to stay. It was never here to remain. It was only passing through. Soon it will leave our solar system forever, carrying its secrets back into the darkness between stars. And here's the part that truly humbles us. This comet may have traveled for hundreds of millions of years without ever coming this close to another star. It crossed vast empty space, untouched, unchanged, until now. For a brief moment in cosmic time, our paths crossed. It didn't come to harm us. It didn't come to help us. It came because the universe moves in ways we don't fully understand. And maybe that's the real message of 3I/Atlas, that we are not the center of the story, that ancient travelers exist beyond our imagination, that space still holds mysteries older than fear, older than curiosity. Long after humans are gone, long after Earth changes again, objects like 3I/Atlas will continue their silent journeys. And someday, somewhere else, another civilization might look up and notice a strange moving dot in the sky, just like we did.